Hey, welcome guys. I thought today that I would just take an old model that's been kind of discarded. This is the old Revell Tie Silencer from The Last Jedi. And it's just been sitting in the box. Obviously, it's kind of different pieces. But I thought we'd just do a little kit bashing fun with it today. My thoughts on it is not change it a whole lot, but turn the wings from canting towards the inside to moving them to where they kind of go toward the outside, and maybe have some pieces of wings from Poe Dameron's TIE Fighter, maybe incorporating that in with a little bit more detail, and then just doing a total repaint on it. So I'm just going to get busy kind of putting it together, throwing the pieces together. This is just for fun with something I just had laying around. So I'm just going to get started. Alright, so one of the first things I found I need to do is just remove all the connecting tabs. This was a snap type model. Obviously it's not going to be anymore, but to move these from the outside, these guns, to the inside, which will now be the outside, I'll have to remove all those connecting tabs. We're going to have to cut away probably, I don't know if we'll have to cut these off, but we'll have to cut away all the connecting tabs and sand it down smooth to where it'll fit inside the plates. Alright, as you can see, if I attached the guns to what's now the outer side of the wing, I had to put in a little bit of some square styrene just to cover up a little bit of some gaps that were showing. Not too bad. For the main body, I took the canopy off and painted it transparent red on the inside. So I have a nice red cockpit going. For the inner walls, I removed the tabs right here and simply cut those off. I also cut off the tabs on this. Now these will fit over into place and they'll give us a nice smooth surface. So we'll glue these to the body and then we can attach these to the wall like that, and they'll give us our outward facing wings. So I'm just going to work on that and we'll be right back. Alright, as you can see, I got it mostly assembled here. We've put on the wings, turned them upside down. I also shortened up the barrels here. They were sticking out quite a bit. Pretty much cut them in half and moved them back. We attached, these are some wings off a Resistance X-Wing, Poe's X-Wing. Just thought I'd add a little bit more detail to the model and change it up a little bit. So from here, we're just going to prime over it and then we'll start painting. Alright, as you can see, I have it now primed over and blended up pretty good. I think it's looking pretty cool. I like little additions to the little wings there. Get a little bit different look. Really like the wings turned on the outside. And so now I'm just trying to figure out what color I'm going to paint it. I thought about just kind of leaving it this gray color, but I'm thinking maybe the grayish blue that you see in like the older TIE Fighters and TIE Interceptors. And well, I'll come back once I get it all painted. Alright, so as you can see, we've added on the base coat, and this was a mixture of light gray with just a few drops of royal blue mixed together until I came up with this kind of this gray blue color. And it looks shiny now because I've also put on a clearer gloss coat, and that's for when we start to weathering it, it won't absorb into the paint and stain the paint. It'll just collect in all the crevices and things that we want the weathering to go in. But next we need to paint these solar panels, so I think I'm just going to try to mask these off and just do a black coat on those. So I'm going to work on that and then we'll be right back. Okay, so I have the black all painted in. I ended up just hand painting that in. There are some, on most of it there's some pretty good lips around the different solar panels, and you're able to kind of get a paintbrush in there. I'd recommend using like a flat edge paintbrush to kind of get in closer, something similar to that, maybe a little bit bigger with a finer point. And but that worked pretty well. If you look really closely, there's a few goofs on there, but nothing outrageous. So from here, what we're going to do is those solar panels are still drying, but we're going to be putting in some panel line accent color from Tamiya, and we're going to use that around the different parts of the model. And this is where that gloss coat comes in. But we're just going to run it in all the different areas and crevices, the windows, all the different panel lines. And that gloss coat should help it to kind of flow through all the different panels. You know, also keep it from absorbing into the paint, so you don't have a big black smudge mark on it. So I'm going to do this all around the ship, and then we'll let it dry, and then we'll come back and clean off the excess with a Q-tip. Alright, well here we are for our finished tie silencer, or Kitbashed tie silencer. We've added in a matte varnish and dulled it all down. Of course, we've attached everything now. We have a few greavellies down here that were added on, and I believe that was off of my Andromeda from Yamato kit. A couple of those. Probably could have did something more with that, but it's on the bottom, so I didn't worry too much about it. Again, this was just a fun project. I've been doing a lot of bigger projects that take a lot of time and patience and stuff. This is just a fun build where you basically just throw it all together, throw some glue on there, paint it up, and there you go. So, but actually I think it turned out quite nice. I actually like the design quite a bit. I think it looks very aggressive. The tie silencer already is really aggressive, but I like the outward facing wings. Anyway, hope you've enjoyed it, and until next time, everybody have a good one.